Is you is or is you ain't my baby?
Is you is or is you ain't subscribed? Chances are you're not, because about 60% of you have not subscribed to this channel. So take a second, click subscribe, you won't regret it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Movie Time with Chris. The channel devoted specifically to movies, movie birthdays, movie reviews, trailer discussions, box office predictions, and some special videos along the way. Now hey, if that sounds like something that you're into, if you love the movie reviews, if you want the trailer discussions, if you love to compete in box office predictions, if you just love movies, subscribe to this channel, because you're going to get all that content and then some. Today, we're going to be discussing Tom and Jerry. This movie came out on Friday on HBO Max. It's rated PG. The movie was directed by Tim Story, who, if I'm not mistaken, also voices the pigeon announcer throughout the movie, kind of doing the commentary. The movie stars, obviously, Tom and Jerry, and has Chloe Grace Moretz and Michael Pena. Now, out of 5 stars, I gave this movie 3 out of 5. The movie's roughly 100 minutes long, so it's not a bad way to waste an hour and 40 minutes. But some of the dislikes that I had with this movie were the animation. As someone who grew up watching Tom and Jerry, I kind of became accustomed to the hand-drawn animation that comes with it. So throwing this digital animation in a world of live action, I don't know, it just kind of took something from it for me. So you get the nostalgia still because you have Tom, Jerry, Spike is in the movie, but that's really the only nostalgia, is just the characters. The actual drawing is gone because it's all digital now. And another dislike I had was the side story, this whole story of the wedding, you know, the couple that's going here, this, what's the word I'm looking for? High-class couple that's coming to this hotel to have their wedding. I just feel like they didn't need that. It didn't serve a purpose. I mean, yes, it added something to Tom and Jerry. It gave them a purpose, so to speak. Tom stole the ring and now they destroy the wedding. But it just seems so unnecessary. Again, coming from a cartoon where you probably got, 2 skits in 30 minutes to try to fit one storyline in an hour and 40 minutes. I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't well thought out. They just kind of brought this movie to give fan service for everyone who grew up with Tom and Jerry and try to introduce these characters to a younger audience. But the things I liked about the movie, I mean, it's Tom and Jerry. You love seeing those two go at it. And the violence with those two is just, it's what makes it what it is. Seeing Jerry kind of outsmart Tom time after time. And Tom get into it with Spike, and just Tom scream every time he's getting hurt. It just brought back that feeling of, oh my God, I remember that from this cartoon or that cartoon or any of them. It was perfect. Hey guys, if you haven't taken a minute to subscribe, make sure you do that. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, not even a minute, and it helps me out. So show some support. Subscribe, and hit that like button. Again, the nostalgia feeling. I really enjoyed that. Seeing these characters again. Seeing Tom and Jerry kind of go at it, butt heads. This is supposed to be their origin story. So how they met, as to why they stay together through everything in the cartoons. I don't know, Jerry's a mouse. He can easily leave. Tom gets thrown out many times. He could easily leave, but hey, I enjoyed it. And Michael Pena's performance in this movie. I mean, Michael Pena is such an underrated actor. and, well, comedic actor anyway. His timing, just everything about him is just perfect. You know, a lot of people love his character in the Marvel Universe with Ant-Man. And it's not so much for the character he plays, it's the stories that he tells. It's the way that he delivers that performance. So, very underrated, but just an amazing actor. Overall, you know, the movie did offer the fan service. Again, for those that grew up with Tom and Jerry and tried to bring it into the present, trying to get new youth into it. Again, I wasn't a fan of the digital animation. It's just how I am. I mean, sometimes it works out pretty good, but overall, I prefer the hand-drawn animation. Not sure if this movie will do well in the market of young boys, because yes, you have Tom, you have Jerry, you have them doing their violence towards each other, but the whole backstory and side story, I should say, really, of the wedding, and it's like a love story, and I feel like young boys aren't going to really want to watch that. So I don't know who they were really trying to target with this movie, but I feel like they're cutting some people out with that aspect. But overall, the movie wasn't bad. Good way to spend 100 minutes, as I mentioned. So you can check it out on HBO Max. And if you grew up with Tom and Jerry, like I'm sure a lot of you have, or you know of Tom and Jerry, give this movie a watch. It's really not that bad. But those are my thoughts. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, make sure you check out the Instagram, Movie Time with Chris, where you're going to see the little snippets of everything that's going to come on the YouTube channel. Speaking of the YouTube channel, make sure that you like this video, subscribe, and ring that bell, because you don't want to miss any future videos that are going to be on this channel. Also, I'm on Twitter, so make sure you follow me there, Movie Time with C1, where you're going to get a heads up of what I'm going to be working on for the day. Make sure you go to my blog, www.movietimewithchris.com, where you're going to get more in-depth analysis of everything that I talk about here on the YouTube channel. You can follow me on Twitch, Movie Time with Chris, where currently I just do some mobile gaming, but I am hoping to do some Amazon watch parties very soon. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. And of course, if there's ever a topic you want to hear about or a movie you want me to review, email me, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. I'm going to check that email multiple times a day. I will not miss your message. And the topic you want to hear about will be in a future video on this channel. But until next time, stay safe and take care.